Alright guys, what is up? This is my next tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your HTML document with a CSS framework. In this tutorial specifically, we're going to be looking at Bootstrap. Now, to take you to the Bootstrap website, just look up Bootstrap. It's on GitHub. Now it's open source, so you're just going to look at the home page. You'll notice it says it's sleek, intuitive. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's got CSS components, JavaScript components. You can also customize it to meet your needs. So what you're going to want to do is you just want to download it. You're going to take your zip file and put it into your directory of your project. You're going to then extract it, and once you have that, how do you extract a map? Yeah. Once you have that, you're going to want to open the file folder. Yeah, it's extracting. You're going to open the file folder, and then from there you're going to be able to see all your contents. I'm deleting the zip file right now. Now what's inside Bootstrap once you download it is a bunch of stuff, but more specifically they have CSS, IMG, and JS. You're going to want to look into CSS. I'll deal with the JS later on, but for now let's just look at the CSS. So you're going to want to take bootstrap.css. That's the file we're going to be including. There's a bunch of others that are more for production, things you can put on your website when you put it on a web server, but for now let's just deal with the developer CSS. So you're going to want to add another style sheet reference, so another link, and inside the href you're going to want to put the path of the file. That includes specifying what folders it's included in. So we're going to go bootstrap / then we're going to see what it is. So CSS, so /CSS, and / we're going to be doing, there's a bunch, but for this tutorial I think we should go with bootstrap.css. There's a minified version too that's small, but let's just do bootstrap.css. Alright, once we have that, we're going to save it all, and we're just going to see what it did to our page. Now you see that it looks a bit bootstrap-ish. How? I mean, the font has changed. It's spaced out a bit evenly, but we're going to, yeah, we're going to go back to the Bootstrap website, and we're going to see exactly what we can do with this new CSS framework, which basically provides us a bunch of classes that we can use to stylize things. So you can always refer to this documentation thing for help, because it's really good, and it's good to get used to referring to a framework's documentation. So this is the code for a button group. Notice it's a div with buttons, and the class of the div is button group. So I'm just going to paste it right in. Then I'm going to save everything, and I'm going to run it, and we're going to see what it exactly does to our page, and it has changed. We have a button group that looks just like the one that was on the Bootstrap documentation. So now you guys know how to use components that Bootstrap provides. There's a bunch of colors. There's tons of interesting things that make your page look really pretty and allow you to develop applications pretty rapidly, HTML-wise at least. So we're going to be taking a look at a button group. Just paste in this code. Drop-down menu. I'm not going to put really any links into it, but yeah, if you reload it, you'll see it's there, but nothing will pop up because there's no links right now, so let's not worry about that. So anyway, go back to there's a bunch of stuff, and I suggest all you guys go on the Bootstrap homepage and just look at all the components and find out what you want to use or what seems interesting to you. Just play around with it, because you're getting used to using an external CSS framework. Alright, let's see what there is. Tons of stuff. Nav list. I think we should add a nav bar. Yeah, let's add a nav bar. So yeah, this is the code for a nav bar, so we're going to be adding a nav bar in. Remember, I'm just copying and pasting code from the site. However, you can also write it from scratch if you want. It's just I want to show you everything Bootstrap has to offer. So I'm going to refresh, and I see now at the top of our page we have a navigation bar. Let's give it a name. Let's call it something interesting. So just know that you're editing this just like any other HTML tags, because what Bootstrap really does is it just provides you classes that you can specify in your HTML tags to stylize things the Bootstrap way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys are now familiar with CSS frameworks such as Bootstrap. There's tons of others out there, but I hope you guys like Bootstrap. And anyway, get used to it, get used to your HTML, get used to styling. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to include scripts onto your page to make it more interactive, and then from there we're going to get into some more advanced things. Thank you.